Hello, welcome back. In this video, we're going to go over how to e-file your business tax returns extension for free. A business extension will give you an automatic 6 months of extended time to file your business tax return. And I'll be answering all of the common questions that go along with this as we go. Plus, this software we're going to use that allows you to file your business extension for free is the same software that you can use to file your business tax return yourself. In general, I do recommend hiring a tax pro for that, but I'll be breaking it all down in this video and other videos showing you how to DIY your tax return if you want to do that. Okay, let's jump in and get started. So when I say business, the first thing we need to talk about is the types of businesses and when their due dates are. So the two main separate business tax returns is the partnership tax return, which is the Form 1065, and the S Corporation tax return, which is Form 1120S. And these two returns are due March 15th of the year. So coming up here in a few days. If the 15th falls on a federal holiday or the weekend, it moves to the next business day. So for 2025, this is Monday, March 17th, when the business tax return is due, or you can file a business extension. The extension form is called Form 7004, and it's called an automatic extension, 6 months extension for time to file. Extensions never extend the amount of time that you have to pay the tax. However, our two most common business types, the 1065 partnership and the 1120S S Corporation, these are both pass-through entities, which means in general, the business itself doesn't pay any taxes. All the activity flows through to you or multiple people, the owners of the business, and we pay that tax on our personal return. Our personal return is the Form 1140, which is due April 15th. And I have a video all about calculating and paying your quarterly taxes. So we'll be linking all those resources at the end and down in the description box below. Now let's jump into the software I'm going to show you how to use to e-file your extension for free. I know a lot of people are familiar with TurboTax, but TurboTax, in my experience, has been the most expensive software, DIY type of software, and their business versions often preferred the desktop downloads. And in my experience, it's just so much easier to have stuff online where you don't lose it and it's saved automatically. So I prefer TaxAct. They are also slightly cheaper. If you want to follow along, I'd be so grateful if you use my affiliate link, which you can find down in the description box below this video when you create your account, and then I'll get credit. It's a great way to support me. And sometimes there are additional discounts associated with my links. So when you come to taxact.com, you're on their homepage, and if you see up at the top, it says TaxAct Business. Now, if you're a bookkeeper or a tax professional doing multiple returns for people, you can look at the TaxAct Professional to the right. But we're going to do the business. This is for those of us that are DIYing our business tax returns. And so you can see here, they're talking about the due date of March 17th this year in 2025. You just come down if you're an S Corp or partnership and you go ahead and click Start for Free. Now I'm already set up, but what it's going to do is walk you through creating an account with just some basic information. On the left-hand side, we have a menu. And all we need to do is basically update our business info, which it might have already done as you were setting up your account. But if you stop at any point, we'll just need to update our business info. And all we need to do is come down to this file and extension right here, this tab. And then over here under business details, we want to make sure to get the EIN right and the calendar year right. In general, most people are a calendar year. You'll only use a fiscal or a short year if you have a different year, or you started or ended the business and have a short year. Now, remember for Form 1065 and 1120S, in general, you're not going to have a tax payment here. So we're going to say, looks good with our details. And then it's going to ask us to go through the alerts. And we don't want to paper file the federal extension. It's much better to e-file because you'll have the record of it being accepted. You do want to print the extension and take a look at it and double check that your information is correct on here, especially your identifying number. So once you get to this screen, all you need to do is say submit my return. And then once you submit the extension, it will then ask about your state, and it will look up your state details to see if you need to file an additional form for your state or if your state will accept the federal e-file. In this example, you can see the state did not accept federal e-file. It filled out a state form for us, and then we had to print that form and mail it in. And that's all. Filing your extension is pretty straightforward, quick and easy, especially because the tax amounts are generally zero. Now, keep in mind, if you were a corporation before you elected S-Corp status, then you might be needing to pay some taxes, and that situation does get a bit more complicated. So be sure to reach out to a professional if you have that situation. That's all. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, my name's Amanda. You're watching The Business Finance Coach. Do subscribe if you like my videos. And if you're looking for a solution to end confusion and overwhelm around your business finances, I have a program that I made for small business owners just like yourself. And I have really unique spreadsheet templates that replace QuickBooks and allow you to organize your finances as well as your tax write-offs so that you can easily and quickly file your taxes come year end and pay quarterly as you go so that you have no surprises or fines and penalties come the end of the year. If you're interested in that program, do check out the links down below. Otherwise, if you have any questions, be sure to comment. I'd love to hear from you. And there'll be another video going over how to e-file the business return yourself in Tax Act coming soon. So subscribe if you don't want to miss out. I'll see you next time. Bye.